Hello Capricorn, welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman, medium seer. I connect to deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangel of light. My service in the description box. You can also follow my own to social media accounts, Snapchat, and Instagram. Thank you for your kind comment, like, subscription, donation, reading, booking, DM, message, or review, referral. And this is for Capricorn. You don't have to be a Capricorn to resonate with this reading. You can call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangel of light for a sign, signal, symbol, synchronicity if this reading is for you. Today I'll be modeling with Pompeii. I love all of the jewelry that you guys sent me. Thank you for the jewelry, the gift cards. Thank you for always showing so much kindness, compassion, and empathy. Alright? Go check them out. Go check them out. Go check them out. Okay? Discount code and website link down below. So this will be for Capricorn. Check your Saturn where you have Capricorn in your astrological chart. You can get a free astrological chart link down below in the description box at capricorn.com. And this is for Capricorn. It's a future situation Capricorn will be dealing with. If you feel too God to watch this reading, then it is for you. Okay? What is the future situation Capricorn will be dealing with? What is the future situation Capricorn will be dealing with? Whether you're new or old to the channel, connect the content I create. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. What is the future situation Capricorn will be dealing with? What is the future situation? Okay. We have had, I don't know how many people have this particular card. I know Scorpio did, I believe Aries did, someone else did as well. I will go check those out. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, or a Libra. Alright. Reciprocity. And you have synchronicity 44. So you don't break down 44. That's a master number. Okay. Synchronicity. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. Okay. So Capricorn. The future situation that you'll be dealing with is what is giving and receiving when it comes to passion and love. And it's almost like this is definitely about romance. But this can also be about life in general. Are the connections that you're in, just in general, is there reciprocity? Is there true giving and receiving? Is there true consideration of another person's feelings and vice versa? Is it truly balanced? Really taking a second. Is it really balanced? And some of you are single. Some of you are single because it's almost like because you're like, if it's not balanced, if it's not reciprocal, I don't want it. There'll be no reason for me to be in it. Right? You are learning what is reciprocity in all forms and aspects of your connections, but especially when it comes to love. And I feel like you could be coming into balance with another individual. There could be truth shed. If you think about it, it's almost like one person is set ablaze and the other person is set ablaze. And together, it's a huge blaze. It's a huge flame. Because one person is vulnerable, the other person is vulnerable. Maybe some of you have only encountered negative experiences with particular relationships where it wasn't balanced. Right? Some of you are seeking reciprocity when it comes to affection. Like, if you're an affectionate person, you want affection right back. Because this is talking about, romance, and love. I myself have Aries in my Saturn, and I believe it's Capricorn retrograding in my Neptune. So I love Capricorn energy. That's how I get stuff done. That's how you sort of get disciplined. The Capricorn, this is almost igniting the fire within, right? That fire that Aries season is bringing out of everybody. Aries is in 4 different planets right now. It's in Sun, it's in the Moon, it's in Mercury, it's in Venus currently right now as I'm filming this video. And it is very feisty. Very feisty. But what it's leading to is a tower. It's leading to a giant moment, epiphany, and realization of what needs to go and what deserves your money, time, energy, and effort. Because if you don't give your time, energy, and effort to it, it will fall down. So that could be anything. That could be career, that could be love, that could be anything, right? If you don't give your time and energy and effort, if you don't give reciprocity, you will lose the person you're romantically interested in. Or you will lose that particular thing that you value. And there could be synchronicities floating around you, being communicated towards you from spirit, so that you can take authority with intellect. So you can analyze how to do this the right way. Somebody is analyzing something. They're analyzing something. They could also be watching somebody. What you're facing, Capricorn, is expansion. Ooh, I love that. The number 12. So now you have 2 12s that have come out here. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You have that in your chart. Okay? That can also symbolize if you have maybe a moon in Capricorn, right? Expansion. There's a hummingbird here. Somebody could be traveling. Expansion could literally be Taurus, Libra, but it could honestly be Sagittarius, like someone's traveling. And if you look, it's extending one's hands out to meet another individual. And there's a rainbow here. Rainbows come from white light. This is purity. This is like a very pure connection. You could be traveling to see another person. You could be connecting to another person. There could be a relationship literally expanding emotionally. We could literally be talking about something expanding in the manner of taking it to another level, where if it was imbalanced, it now is reciprocal. What you are giving is exactly what you get back. So if you're not giving to the situation, that's exactly what you're going to get back. You're not reaching out, you're not giving that effort, that's exactly what you get back. You give that effort, you give that balance, you give, that truth, you give reciprocity. That's exactly what you'll get back. So you give love, you get love. You give neglect, that person will neglect as well. It's almost like what you give is what you get. So this is forcing you to truly expand yourself, to become translucent, to become vulnerable, to become honest, to face those inner truths. This is going to be a tower. Cancer, you could be dealing with a Aries or a Scorpio. There's a tower coming where connecting to another person, being vulnerable, enjoying those sweet moments with another individual, right, have been sabotaged because there was a need to look within. Why is it it's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough to trust another individual. Someone is learning how to trust another individual. It's a breakthrough. But only because they can now trust themselves. Because when people say, the word trust, the instinct is, okay, trusting this person who I trust. The truth is, it's also about trusting yourself. Someone has learned how to trust themselves. What you're facing is trusting yourself. And that is also involving, I have some dark sides to me and I have some light sides to me, but I have to trust that. I have to face that, right, with my flame. I have to face that. Where have I not had reciprocity? Where have I not given reciprocity? And that allows you to expand. Where have you been imperfect, right? What are things that I need to expand on? And that can literally be, what you give is what you get. So if you want affection, you have to give affection. If you want a relationship to expand, you have to be willing to put your hand out to the other person. You have to be willing to put the work in. You have to be willing to break down certain foundations to move towards the person that you're romantically interested in, or what it is that you are interested in general. And that could be a new truth, a new spiritual truth that is developed from you surrendering one's desire, one's ego, breaking down the need to have pride. Someone has been sabotaging a connection because it would force them to have to realize there are things that they too need to improve on. And if they truly value the person they're romantically interested in, then they're going to make those improvements so that the relationship can actually develop into the manner that they wish for it to grow. That there are things that are breaking down. This is literally a breakdown. Finding out some things that are shocking about yourself, about others, allowing you to, oh my God, look who just flipped out. I kid you not. The King of Cups, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone's in love. This is about exploring one's emotions. Someone's in love. They've fallen in love with their best friend. They've fallen in love with their best friend. You're at the height of your career with the King of Cups. You're dealing with someone who is. They could be a CEO or a business owner, a healer, a doctor, a lawyer. This person, it's almost like they're Cupid. You see how they have their arch, right? They have like their little bow and arrow, like they're ready to give their cup of love. They're ready to communicate their cup of love. This is also saying if you're single and you're like, I'm not in love with anyone, then that means that your soulmate is already in your life somewhere. And you'll be finding out very soon who that is. There's also the masculine energy, regardless of gender, has fallen in love with their best friend, with the King of Cups. King of Cups can also symbolize being very intuitive, psychic even. You could be a shaman. You could be a medium, you could be a seer, you could be, if you're in a relationship, taking things to another level. If you're single, you believe that a friendship could definitely lead to more towards a relationship. You could also be taking a friendship to a relationship. And then you have Capricorn. Someone's realizing, like, if they want someone, get up and go after it. Go and tell them how you feel. That's how someone is coming to that truth. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. It's time to be honest about how you feel. It's time to free yourself from believing that every connection is going to be a disaster. It's time to expand. It's time to put your hand out and know that you don't have to snatch it back. Almost like, you don't have to give emotion, then take it back. You don't have to be scared of connecting to another person just because you feel emotion. You don't have to feel scared, basically. Someone's having to face their inner child. Like, this is facing, like, their heart. Their heart is literally breaking down old foundations. It's clearing out what was blocking them from having successful relationships and connections. Reciprocal relationships and connections, the Four of Pentacles. Sun and Capricorn, they are finally letting go of all the baggage they were holding on to. Everything that they were holding back, the emotions and the feelings. And, what was your childhood like? What type of relationship do you have with your parents? These different things. Someone is realizing, like, if they are honest with someone about how they feel, all of this is going to be learned. Everything, about them. Because, this is about taking relationships serious. You don't just get in a relationship to get in a relationship, no. Or you don't just connect to another person romantically just to connect to them. It's for it to grow into something more. And so when this is like unleashed, how someone feels, the emotions that have been bottled up, the things that have been hidden, everything changes. Everything changes. The Princess of Wands. There could be age difference here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Princess of Wands. Some of you are authors with the King of Cups. You could work with athletes. You could be a doctor, even. Who's Leo? You could work in the occult, you could work with magic, you could work with finances, taxes, loans, assets, banking, other people's money. But I'm seeing with the Princess of Wands, okay, so someone's coming to flirt towards you. It's someone younger than you. They're coming to flirt towards you. Okay, this person could be at a distance. It's a message with good intention. I see the Ankh here. I see the snake. So someone is in divine masculine energy as well. They're channeling some of that in order to be able to be more direct about how they're feeling. This is judgment, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. This is a resurrection. So something you think is dead and gone, you think, okay, this person is gone. Like you watching this reading, you're like, oh, that person, that is never going to be what I thought it was going to be. You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn. You came to this reading, you were like, it's never going to be what I want it to be. It's not going the way I thought, you know, it's like, I don't know what's going on, it's confusing. You're like, it's dead. You're like, it's done. Like, this person hasn't said anything, it's just like, right? Resurrection, judgment. Someone pulls a freaking Lazarus. Someone pops back up. And when they pop back up, it's in a way that's never been done before. It's in a way that is so big. It's unleashing some type of emotion. It's releasing the toxic energy. They do it in such a manner that it changes everything. Because it resurrects this. It brings the spark back to a situation. Okay, so if the flame went out, if it was like, well, what is going on? I don't really know what's going on, you know, so I'm just going to move forward, focus on myself, focus on my business, focus on, you know, dating, getting to know new people. Someone pulls a Lazarus, they pop up on you. They pop up, they send some type of message or communication to you, flirting with you. Okay? That's basically what happens. Yeah, this is someone who ghosted you. Like they okay. This is someone who purposely left themselves out in the cold. So this would be someone who maybe you haven't heard from them in a second. You're like, they ghosted. Left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, right? This person now misses you. Whoever just didn't respond, didn't connect to you, whatever, they now miss you. They're also going through financial struggle. But they also rejected your cup, right? They self-sabotaged, they dipped. They rejected your cup. And now they want the cup. Now they're like, okay, I actually want that cup. That's what's going on here. You have Five of Pentacles, Mercury, and Taurus. Someone could be fired. Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer. It's like someone wants the cup. There's someone here who now wants the cup. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. You're in no rush to get in a relationship, Venus and Virgo. But the Nine of Pentacles, you could have taken a skill and made it into a business. You could be looking good, smelling good, tasting good, all that. You know, the birds are flying around you and stuff. And it's like you're very financially stable, grounded, single, independent, okay? And if you're in a relationship, this is a very privileged relationship, okay? The Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra. That's what's being let go, other people. So this is like, okay, it's now or never. Do you want this person or not? Do you want this person or not? Because if not, you're going to lose them. So what you're letting go of is past heartbreaks. Saturn and Libra, you're letting go of other people, other individuals, other interferences. That can be people, places, and things. Other connections that are getting in the way of the relationship being successful. Getting in the way of that. Yeah, strength. Because you know that this doesn't come around very often. Venus and Leo. Someone is also famous, like someone's well known, and that is scary. There's also a Libra that's not treating someone fairly. So I saw justice in reverse. There's a Libra here that's not treating someone fairly. Someone could have gotten married for the wrong reasons, or they're playing the blame game. So it's like, it's not just about taking accountability for it. Yeah, someone didn't treat the high priestess all gifted the right way. This is Moon in Virgo. This can also be Pisces, okay, Cancer. Then you have the all gifted. So someone didn't treat someone the right way. This is a spiritual, emotional, and intellectual connection that it has not been grounded into the physical reality. Someone knows that this type of relationship and connection doesn't come around very often. You could be dealing with a psychic, shaman, medium, seer, tarot card reader, Reiki master, just someone who's very spiritual, listening to their intuition. Or you could be dealing with someone where it was a relationship where it is very spiritual, emotional, and there's a lot of intellect involved in it, but it has not been grounded into the reality. It's not permanent. It's not, what are we doing? Where are we going? Okay, like, what are we? Where are we going with this? How do you feel? Someone's now taking authority of that. Someone's now taking, Gemini, the lovers. What did I just say? Mars is in Gemini. People are making decisions in love. And it's like a new chapter for them. It's a completely new chapter with no baggage. There is someone who left you out in the cold, who like ghosted you, or they have not been consistent. They have not been consistent. And now they're realizing that this is a tower. That they had to let go of particular people, places, and things in order to pick you as a lover. That if you were to get into a relationship with this person and one of you died or something like that, the other person wouldn't remarry. If you got married to this person and one of you died, the other person wouldn't get remarried. This is like something that goes past death. Someone is realizing we have the lover's energy. We are soulmates. We are like this. And they left that type of connection out in the cold. They self-sabotaged. They just left, right? Because they started to feel emotions. They started to feel some type of way. They started to feel like, oh my God, I can trust this person. I actually have emotions for this person. And they know they cannot come towards you with some third-party BS. They can't come towards you with 50 million different people in their pocket, okay? Or them still sitting in an energy of being very... if they were going to get in a relationship with you, they couldn't be super flirty with all those people anymore. Things would have to change. And vice versa. This is a huge decision in love. It's someone who's like, I miss you. They're going to be like, I miss you. Like, I really do miss you. I know I left you out in the cold. I left you out in the cold because they felt like they didn't have enough. They didn't appreciate you with the Five of Pentacles or consider your feelings. So with the lovers, it's almost like someone comes back around saying, I want the offer, I want the cup. Ten of Pentacles. And they had to let go. Ten of Pentacles, Mercury, and Virgo. They had to let go of a long-term relationship in order to do it. They had to let go of restrictive culture. Like family members that could get in the way. If they're in a family where there's a lot of fighting of wills, trust funds, inheritances, all that different types of stuff, Someone is realizing they want love. They're choosing love. Someone's releasing something long term, and it can even be patterns. It can be if you married for money. Somebody is now getting out of a connection like that. And underneath that, you have the sun, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Moon in reverse. So if you're in a relationship, you're falling in love all over again with whoever you're in a relationship with. And if you're single, you're falling in love at first sight with somebody. Someone could also be having a boy. But the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone who just sort of left. Like, you're like, you don't even know what's like going on with this person. This person purposely left themselves out in the cold. Purposely like self-sabotaged. Purposely didn't say anything. They come in saying something. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the news that they have is going to make you very happy. Because what they want is some type of reconciliation. And with the Moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, they're finally telling you how they feel. Someone's finally telling you how they feel. Some of you will be spending a lot of money soon as well. I see that. So yeah, that's what I see. Someone is finally, if there was a secret love, it's no longer a secret. And this can literally be, it's going to no longer be secret to the public or to people in general. This is no longer going to be a secret. And the reason why it hasn't been public is because there's other people involved. So someone was trying to like have their cake and eat it too. They were trying to have like multiple people, and they'd be like, no problem, right? Like, you know, as long as I'm not posting anything on the gram, there's no problem. Now somebody's realizing, okay, if I make this decision in love, strength. People with Venus and Leo are just the vibration. They like to show off their partners. They like to hype them up. They like to, you know, show them off to the world. That's the energy of strength. So someone is realizing, okay, that means I have to get rid of other people to have this particular love. I have to get rid of other people if I'm going to take this seriously. So they're ghosting people. They're leaving people out in the cold. And someone is coming towards you that was quiet. They were a little quiet, and now, oh my God, my nose is itchy. Take that as confirmation. God bless me. Someone is coming towards you who's a little quiet. They are going to come towards you very flirty. They're going to be basically telling you a lot of emotion that you didn't know that they had. Like, they're finally going to be telling you, like, okay, this is where I want this to go. This is how I feel. I got rid of this person. I got rid of this thing. I had to leave this out in the cold. Yeah. Because they trust you. Wow. Wow, Capricorn. This is sort of big. It's like, even if, yeah, creator. Someone's very creative. Creative. All these butterflies and paint and stuff. It's a lot of color. I feel like color's coming to life. If you look though, in this picture, there's like these giant dogs, right? And then there's a snake, and there's the fire and the knife. All of the mystery is sort of fading through the clarity of someone was hiding their secret like love. They're hiding how they really felt. And now it's being unleashed. And you could be doing this, or someone's doing this to you. And it's like they're not so defensive anymore. Someone's no longer super defensive. Reunion. So it's someone who left you out in the cold. Oh my God, it would be someone who was quiet. You think this person is gone. And so you've just been moving on. You're like, okay, well, I don't know what's up with them. Hope everything's good with them. You just keep moving forward. You don't stop. You just keep moving forward. Like, I got business to run, I got things to get done, you know, you just keep moving forward. You're like, I wasn't in a rush for a relationship and everything's good. Someone comes back because they know you're a catch. They know you're not going to be single for very long. They feel deeply connected to you. Like, this is my lover. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been intimate with this person or not. I see you could end up being intimate with this person within, like, the next 11 days. Like, there will be some type of romance or date. Some of you guys could go on a date with this person. I feel like something about someone's going to be shown off. So, if you like someone, if they like you, someone will be showing you off to other people. Okay? That's just how they show love. Alright? So this could be like you guys do this together. You guys could do this separate. Doesn't matter. But it's like whatever you do by showing them off to the public, they show you off as well. Saboteur. Woo. And you have performer. See, someone definitely sabotaged. I said that from the beginning, though, did I not? I said someone did sabotage. Someone did sabotage. They sabotaged. This can be Taurus. This can be Capricorn energy as well. Okay? But yeah, someone did sabotage. By ghosting. Like, they just didn't say anything at all. That's how you can sabotage. Because they were scared to face how they really felt. Because telling someone, like, how they really felt changed everything. But yeah. Wow. So someone did sabotage it. Someone sabotages because they got scared. Because they actually felt love for another individual. And they weren't prepared for that. They didn't know that was going to happen. Wow. And now they're saying, I miss you and I want your love, basically. That, like, if they have multiple options, they chose you with the lover. They chose you. Yeah, reconciliation. So you know that this person sabotages. You know that this person wants attention sometimes. You know that this person sabotages by dealing with multiple people and ghosting and doing crazy stuff like that. You know that they hide how they feel. They don't always tell yeah. They put themselves in a position where there is a level of regret, hoping that the other person will leave. Somebody treats, okay, this is crazy. This would be like someone goes and like purposely is inconsistent. Then they pop back up and you're like, okay, and like, oh, well, you know, I did all of that. I don't deserve how you treat me like a human being or how you treat me kind. They expect that because they did that, you'll leave them. That you'll leave them. Someone tries to sabotage a good thing. They try to get somebody to leave because they feel a lot of passion for them. They feel a lot of passion. They're hiding it. And it's like they're sabotaging something really good. This is crazy. Reconciliation. Something about a cat is important. You can be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo. You have unspoken truth, Gemini, Libra. You also have Pisces, Aries. You have masked offer. You have new pathway and regret. Someone is in regret. They put themselves in that position hoping that somebody that they view as very amazing will disappear or will leave them or will, you know, treat them like shit. Like somebody tries to leave before the other person will leave. Sabotaging the whole situation. And for some of you, they ghost and then they come back because they're just hoping that you will, like, treat them poorly. Like, you'll be like, you'll cut them off. You'll walk away from them. And they can put it on you, or they can just say, like, oh, I didn't deserve it in the first place. It's really crazy. Like, someone doesn't think they're worthy of love. And now they want the cup of love. They were immature. They could be younger. If you're dealing with someone younger, they were immature. And if not immature, it's like someone sabotages. With the Five of Pentacles, somebody sabotages. Because they realized they had to choose. Do I want 50 million different people? And wouldn't have to face this. I wouldn't have to deal with this. I would just be able to go about my way and connect to a lot of different people and be able to fill up that empty space. Or do I want a relationship where it takes me looking within myself so that I don't take that baggage into the connection and connect to another person, connect to another individual? I have to make space. They have to make space. Ooh, yeah, someone's realizing they have to make space. They are nervous. Someone is nervous, wanting forever. I honestly think that this person could be younger than you. I think someone is younger than you. Or you're younger than someone. There's an age difference here. Because you go from king to princess. There's an age difference. Someone is scared on some level. So they sabotage. And now they want the cup. So they're like, I don't want to sabotage anymore. I just want to tell you I miss you. But you can't keep sabotaging and leaving things out in the cold and always expecting it to be there. You can't do that either. You know what I mean? You have to take accountability for how another person feels. And realize that if you're really serious about it, you got to stop sabotaging. Got to stop. Because if you keep sabotaging, that person can only take what your actions are as your truth. So in their eyes, it's like you ghosting, you leaving, stuff like that. It's like, well, then this person doesn't care. You make them feel like you just don't care. Okay? They're interesting because now someone's coming back and they're having to admit that they sabotaged. Emotional withdrawal. They withdrew emotionally because they were scared of feeling. Passion and attraction. It was too much. It was too intense for somebody. Decision needed. Could be done with a Libra. Be honest. Somebody's could be doing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini next year. Could be done with a Leo. Strong connection and think positive thoughts. So this is not about coming in to try to say what you think another person wants to hear. This is about like, okay, how do you really feel about someone? Like really take a second in this moment. How do you feel about somebody? And why do you feel that way about them? What is so special about them that you would be willing to show them off to the universe and say, I chose this person. I'm in love with this person. And not just about being in love with the idea of being in love, but knowing that, oh, I'm fine, right? If I don't have a relationship, and I'm fine if I do have a relationship. But also accepting that if somebody's in love with you, this would be a very privileged relationship. This would be something that would be very abundant. And facing why do you sabotage that? Someone is having this to really be honest because they don't want to lose somebody. They could be coming in really fast because this is about being receptive. Somebody's very emotionally balanced with the King of Cups. And there's someone rushing in towards them. I also feel like you're single. Some of you are single here. Okay? But someone is like rushing in and realizing like, okay, I have to take the step. The time is now. It's now or never. Now or never. Because they sometimes, okay. For some of you, someone is used to people leaving them. So when the reunion comes, the reconciliation comes, that it makes them feel like, okay, this is what real love should feel like. Real love shouldn't have to lead to you having to leave somebody behind. Just because you're starting to feel love. You should be able to feel how you feel, good, bad, whatever, with that person and know that they're going to accept you either way. It's not something to be scared of. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. Someone is learning. Someone is learning. Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. New love or recommitment to love is developing. And fate, this is a destined partnership. You also have, this is destiny. Friendship, this friendship is leading to more. It's someone you're friends with. They're used to people sort of chasing after them or them dealing with like groupies or people who just want their attention and stuff. And you're not like that. The King of Cups is not like that. The King of Cups is receptive. Okay? Also single. You could very well just be a business owner. You're at the height of your career. And there's someone who's interested in you, and they sabotage by leaving things out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. They sabotage. They sabotage. Now they come back in, and it's like, no, you can't just come back in. You need to be well aware that if you come back in this time, okay, the door, you know, it closes. And if you leave again, the door will close. Where you can't just come back in. Like, you can't keep doing that to another person and their emotions and their feelings. Because that's how you ruin good connections and good relationships. By just sort of like walking away from them. This needs to be grounded into the actual reality. Somebody could be very giving of themselves. Yeah. I feel like the reason someone self-sabotaged was because they're very judgmental of themselves. They were also scared that they weren't going to be enough for the person they're romantically interested in. Shows empathy. You clearly be dealing with an empath. When we're talking about water, you're talking about empaths. Someone's lost a spouse, giving of themselves. You could have lost a spouse. And judgmental. Someone's very judgmental of themselves. Somebody was scared of being judged. Okay, somebody could be scared of being judged by other people. So, see, by leaving things out in the cold and you come back rushing in like, oh no, now I want the cup, and da-da-da-da-da. You make the other person feel like you're scared to be seen with them, or you're scared for people to know that you are romantically interested in them. These types of things start to pop up because there's no true dedication to the commitment relationship. You know, it needs to be grounded. Like, what are we doing? Like, you know, you can't be dealing with 50 million different people if this is heading somewhere type of thing. It's needing to be grounded. Some of you guys definitely gotta have a long-term relationship commitment. You could be selling something like a home or a car or something. Yeah, you have enemy, you have waiting, and you have reunion. What did I say? What did I say? Somebody purposely someone rejected an offer. Like, they didn't say anything to the offer just stood there. They neglected a relationship and a commitment. Now they're coming back saying, I do want that relationship and commitment. But what they were doing was they were waiting before they were actually going to approach and say something and all that. And it's like, you can't do that. You can't, like, play on people's emotions and stuff. You can't do that, okay? Because then you're messing with the balance of things just flowing naturally. You go see someone and stuff like that. That's not right. That's not right to do to someone. There's a reunion. How many cards of reunion have we literally gotten out here at this point? There's some type of reunion happening. Okay? There's a reunion happening. So you're coming together with somebody that, you know, is quiet right now or hasn't been saying anything. You don't know what's going on. This person is coming in with a lot of love. They have a lot of love to give to you. And they're going to be honest with you that they have ghosted people, left people out in the cold for you. Wow. Expressing their emotions. What's life purpose and career for Capricorn? Wow. So you have Jupiter, abundance, and you have 6th house, routine, Virgo, and you have Sagittarius, I see. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart. Taurus, Libra, 21, breaking down into a 3. You may work in philosophy, psychology, spirituality, the number 7. You may work in your community. You may work in your neighborhoods or with colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, connecting, helping people actually connect through spirituality. Some of you work in travel or drive for a living, or you're a flight attendant. I almost wanted to just say flight attendant. Flight attendant, or you fly, planes. You have Virgo, that's in the 6th house routine, 30 breaking down to a 3. Some of you work in health. You could be a doctor, teacher, counselor. Your life purpose and career. You may help other people with their routines. There could also be a talent that you have that makes you a lot of money that is involved in spirituality, or it's involved in legality. You could be a lawyer or you work in the legal system. You may also work in the government or the army. You may work in the occult or with magic or with finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. That's what your life purpose and career entails. Expanding the way that people see a healthy spiritual routine, spiritual belief. That spirituality really does help you form a sense of routine and does lead you to abundance. Doing the same thing, what is it that you're willing to do to make the money that you need to fulfill your needs? The abundance. This could very well be about health. What's the advice for Capricorn? Some of you are into psychology, spirituality, you could be counselors. To find joy in work is to discover the fountain of youth. Pearl as fuck. You're dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius. And then you also have all that glitters is not gold, William Shakespeare. So, the advice in work is that just because it may look easy doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. And if you do what you love, then you're never really working a day in your life. Do something that always makes you feel young at heart. Do something that connects to the inner child. This feels sort of like I don't want to say it feels like a tower, but it feels like a realization that something needs to become more serious, or something needs to be grounded and that would entail like, okay, get rid of other people, get rid of baggage, get rid of other things, to make energetic space for the connection. 7 of Cups. We're doing with a Pisces. This is Rihanna. What is she? She's a sun in Pisces, moon in Aries. Venus is Scorpio. We do have the moon in Aries currently. You have the 10 of Wands, Muddy Waters, which is Sagittarius and Saturn. All right, so someone is feeling very guilty. A lot of you have a lot of options with Rihanna energy. When this comes out, you feel like you have a lot of options that you could choose from. You could be online dating. You could just be free as a butterfly. Okay, willing to accept, what is meant for you, and willing to just let go of what walks away from you. You are also looking at each cup carefully with the 7 of Cups. You realize that you just have a lot of options. Now, somebody feels burdened with the 10 of Wands. They could even come towards you, and they could just be telling you, I've been dealing with a lot of different obligations and responsibilities and people and places and lots of different things. And you don't know what's going on with anyone else. All you know is what's going on within you. And so you're looking at your options. You could be looking, you're like the jack of all trades. What can't you do with the 7 of Cups? There's a lot of different things that you can do regarding career, romance, life. So you're sort of just moving on forward, I'm seeing. Somebody feels guilty. They feel guilty. Let's see. Somebody's realizing they cannot take you for granted because they will lose you. What is the future? Door. What did I say? The door. Weren't we talking about that? This door is an opportunity. You can either take the opportunity and walk through it, right? And close the door behind you and enjoy the opportunity and see where it goes. Or once you walked out the door, someone walked out the door. They walked out of the door of opportunity. They left themselves out purposely in the cold. And now they're like, okay, I want to go back inside of the door. I miss you. I want you. I love you. I care about you. But they need to realize that if they come back in the door this time, you can't, keep going in and out of the door. This is the last time, okay? Opportunities are waiting for you. So you can either take the opportunity or leave the opportunity, okay? Bell, announcement. Honestly, someone is coming in very fast towards you. They are pulling a Lazarus on you. I don't think you see this coming. I feel like you're just living. Literally just living. Yeah, my nose is itching from spirit. You're moving forward. And somebody comes in and they're making an announcement. They could be announcing to other people that they're romantically interested in you. Thank you for your kind comment, like, subscription, donation, reading, bookings, DM messages, review, referral. What did I say? Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. And hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Some of you are going on a vacation. You're going on a vacation. Yeah. Some of you are just going on a vacation. You could be meeting someone. Someone could be new coming into your life. You could be meeting someone for the first time as well. Someone is trying to ignite something. They're like, okay, it's now or never. What am I going to do? Am I going to show this person that I care about them, or what am I doing here? Because I don't want to lose them. Because I had an ego, or because I just thought I could come in and out of the door anytime that I want. Like, no, this person has a lot of respect for themselves. That means that they're not going to be someone who's just, always put to the side as if they're just an option. They're going to keep moving forward, and they know that what is meant for them will come towards them. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. When somebody leaves and ghosts, and they go wherever they go, they rebound into short-term relationships, fast, breakups, grievances. They rebound. They could be a Sagittarius, they could be an Aquarius or a Scorpio. So they could have Scorpio, Aquarius, or Sagittarius in their Saturn. Or they have Capricorn in their Pluto, their Jupiter, or their Uranus. Okay, but somebody rebounds. When they disappear and you don't know where somebody goes, they rebound. They go connect to other people. And so you're like, no more. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with their party. I don't want to deal with, no. I have to consider my feelings too. No, I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather wait for the right thing, yeah. Unrealistic body goals, unhappiness, not good enough. Somebody has body image problems. Like, they don't think that their body's good enough or something like that. They have body image problems. Yeah, I do everything. Unequal, give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, blame game. Yup. That is crazy. Someone's not doing enough. Wow, that is Capricorn. Whew, Capricorn, Libra, you have Aries. What am I seeing over here? Bottom of the deck, you have old school, vintage, chivalrous, dates, courtship, and photos. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, or a Pisces. So you guys could end up taking pictures together and posting it or something like that, or making it known that you guys are like talking to each other, or you're interested in each other, or whatever. Someone's like, it's not fair, it's not balanced, it's they don't feel appreciated. If you're in a relationship, you don't feel appreciated by your partner or your spouse. Okay? If you are single, okay, and if you're single, you feel like it's difficult to find the right partner, you sort of feel like it's hard to be on the dating scene, or you're not good enough to receive love, or you're not worthy of love. Others of you, that's basically why somebody ghosts you, because they feel like they're not worthy of love. They just ghost you, or they don't say anything. Wow. So this is crazy. Old school, that there's definitely some type of age difference then. Somebody is realizing like it can't be unbalanced. All of that has to stop. The rebounds and the insecurity and the imbalance and all that. It stops by somebody deciding, okay, I don't want to deal with that. I will move forward. And if you come towards me and you are ready for something real and serious, great. But this with rebounds, no. I feel like somebody's going to be posting you. It's very like, that's what it looks like. You could be getting rid of somebody younger than you who took you for granted. Oh my God, you had a lot come out. I'm not taking all of that. Somebody took you for granted though. And now transmute. You have the ability to transform tough times and challenging energy into a multitude of things. Let your heart space lead the way as you transmute your struggles into wisdom and wonder. Somebody's getting in touch with their heart chakra. It could be Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. Someone like was blocked off towards love, and now they feel love, and they realize they cannot sabotage anymore. They could have had even commitment issues. You are worthy of all your desires, no matter what you've experienced in the past. You're deserving of love, happiness, and whatever your definition of success may be. Someone's realizing that they are worthy of receiving this. Somebody leaves because they don't think that they're worthy. And it's like, no one's going to chase you down. And maybe that's what someone's used to, is people chasing them down. No. Because someone does know that they don't want to settle for that. They're not going to settle for less than they deserve. Okay? If you're willing to lose somebody, then okay, that's something that you're deciding to do. But leaving for rebounds and because you don't feel like you're good enough and you don't want to give to the situation, it's a lot. This isn't love. What is love is when there are two people who are interested in each other and aren't afraid of showing it to the world. Showing it to each other. Being together. Spending time with each other. And leaving other things and other people out in the cold if necessary. You have the key here. Someone could have the key to your heart. This is also unlocking mysteries, unlocking secrets. Someone could literally be revealing their emotions. You have the spider here, which is also about the cranial. It's about manifestation. Some of you, this is about a dolphin. Oh, well, yeah. You can be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. This is also about diving into the emotions, and then you have a star in a tree. You can be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Healing from the family roots, healing from what you've always had ingrained inside of you, healing from that. Also grounding a relationship, something that you didn't think would heal. Someone is like coming in to put in the work because they feel guilty, they feel burdened, they feel like, what are they doing? They feel all over the place. And they're like, I don't want to ruin this because of my ego. Somebody, it doesn't matter the gender, there is body image problems. Like, somebody has unrealistic body goals, or they're not happy with their body. And maybe this is something you don't know, or vice versa. I honestly feel like if you're dealing with someone younger, they try to get your attention because they don't feel like they look good enough. They don't feel like they look good enough for whatever reason. Their ideas of body goals is unrealistic. They could feel like, oh, you have a lot of different options, and that's why they like, or like you could have anybody that you want. They could also feel like that, and that's why they're like not feeling very confident about themselves. Oh my God, my nose is itching. That's a confirmation for some of you. Someone does not feel confident about themselves because of the way that they look. And like maybe you just didn't know that. Like, because you could look like really good. Maybe there's a lot of people that are interested in you. And there's someone here who's younger who's trying to get your attention. They are trying to get your attention. They didn't say anything. They've been quiet, I guess. They left you out in the cold. They're coming. This type of person, whoever did that, they come back and they say, "I miss you." They're like, "I miss you. I want the cup of love." All of that. That's what they do. That's what happens here. Somebody comes back and they're like, "I want the cup of love. Like, I'm sure I want the cup of love. I want you." This damn hummingbird. There's been hummingbirds around here for the past couple of days. Closer than you think. Faith, keep going. Surprise. Somebody else had this. Somebody else had this. Go check them out. You could be there with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Leo, a Gemini, or Virgo. It's often the times we are ready to give up and lose hope that what we are seeking is right around the corner. You lost hope in a situation, in a person, and you're like, "I can't fix this. I can't fix this. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do." You're flighty, you're all over the place. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So you just let it go. You're like, you get that this person, rebounds, and there's body image problems, and you don't think they're enough, and you just don't want to be in something imbalanced. As you're giving up, someone pulls a Lazarus. They could send you some type of message revealing, like, it's soaked in emotion. This is literally like, it's gonna blow you away. It's gonna make you so happy, you're gonna be like cheesing from ear to ear. Would they ever know that? No. But it will make you feel like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You may tell them that. You may even tell them that. I feel like you could get vulnerable with this person. They're like, "I missed an opportunity because I had a lot of baggage, and I'm coming forward towards you knowing what I want. I'm coming towards you knowing what I want. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. You'll be receiving some truth. And it's soaked in emotion. We can only endure pain on disappointment for so long until our heart gets filled with doubt. Though the times we feel the heaviest, like we can't take anymore, are often just times of emotional purging and are followed by a period of healing, grace, peace, positive change, rewards, and feeling lighter. What is it that you are passionately seeking, whether it be inner or outer wealth? This card is assigned to not lose hope and keep moving forward in the direction of your dreams. That which you have been seeking is closer than you think. So, somebody who left or something like that, they search. They want to be seen. They search for other people, right? Rebounds and different things like that, all that great stuff, whatever. Well, it's not great stuff, but you know what I mean. They do that. And then they realize what they were looking for was right in front of them. So if they were looking for love, their lover is right in front of them, is already in their life. This person's already in their life. But they self-sabotage by walking away. And that is why there is difficulty in the situation. But yeah, for Capricorn, there's difficulty because there's a need for someone to be honest. Someone to just, flat out say how they feel. 46. Someone has to, come clean. This is how I feel. And, they're terrified. They're a bit terrified. They don't think they're good enough. They may even tell you, "I don't think I'm good enough. But I want the cup. But I want your love." It's like, if you want the love, you have to be willing to walk through the door and close the door behind you instead of like flying and leaving and stuff like that. Okay? All right. You must be careful today, lest some evil come your way. A life of prominence, your wish. You've wit and talent too. The fates agree the stage will be a great success for you. Beware of false friends. Someone you trust is a secret enemy. You'll get your wish in 6 months. There's someone you trust that you shouldn't be trusting. Someone that you trust that you should not be trusting. I honestly think it's a Libra or a Capricorn. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Leo, Capricorn. Somebody who ghosted you, could be a Taurus, Gemini, or Virgo. Someone who like leaves you out in the cold. You're like, I don't know if I can, trust you because this is not consistent. It's not being grounded into the reality. There's no clarity, really. So that's why you're just moving forward and you don't really know, like, you don't know what's going on with that person. You're just moving forward. And you're like, you know what you deserve. And you don't want to settle for, someone who leaves and then comes back whenever they feel like, no. If you want Capricorn or vice versa, you're going to have to show it. You're going to have to show up. You're going to have to, be there. This is not about going to rebounds and having body image problems and it being unfair and giving and receiving and giving and taking and trying to show off another person. No, it's about if you really care about someone, just care about them. Just show them. Just love them. Just be there. Just be with them. Talk to them. Be honest with them about how you're feeling, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. Some of you could get either a message or some type of communication. Somebody could want to see you. Like, they may want to see your face. Okay? All right. So if you have your question, ask your question. Your answer is no. That's your answer. Answer is no. Alright? So that's what I got for you. If you feel like messages resonate, feel free to take what resonates, leave all of the rest. This is saying bring back the flirtiness, the affection, okay? The fun in your life. Laugh more. Laugh with the person you're meant to be interested in. Okay? Some of you are dealing with someone who reminds you of possibly even a mermaid or something. Because dolphins mate with both genders, so this could be bisexuality as well, but this can also symbolize they love people because they remind them of mermaids. So that could help for some of you. That's what I got for you. Wow. There's some type of message coming in. I feel like something ignites and then it just shoots off. It just shoots off. So congratulations, Capricorn. Personal reading information link down below. Thank you so much for being here. Later.